Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Kempner Canucks. My name is RevTrev, and I'm glad you're here because tonight we're going to be talking about the Canucks and the Winnipeg Jets post-game show. We're going to go everything about this game. It was actually quite an entertaining game. That's been 3 games in a row that have been entertaining. I felt like the second period was really boring, but I mean, overall, the game itself was good. I thought we were going to win. Like, I'm just looking at there going, are we now winning? Like, is this what the plan is? It's no longer Tank Nation. It's like trade deadline's done. We're gonna give it our all, give it our good college try. You know, like this team doesn't really make sense. You know what I mean? Now, they still lost. They lost in overtime. We got a point. Normally, like, I would say things like, well, guys, at least we got a point. But we're like, dang it, we got a point because we're trying to get last place. Now, we pretty much solidified that we're going to get last, but there's still, like, we could go on a winning streak and screw up this whole tankathon plan. Like, we got to rebuild. We might as well go and get the right guys. You know what I'm saying? But here we are. And we're fighting. At least there's compete, and at least we can see that, right? Like I want to see some compete. I want to see some fight. I want to see some motivated hockey, everyone. And it was a lot more fun to watch. It's a lot more fun to watch. So we'll dive into the game. We're going to dive into your comments. Just a heads up, I've been making a ton of content, and I thought I was going to have it done today, but I've got a draft video that's almost ready to go. I think I'm going to try to get it launched tomorrow. Where is the video? Here it is right here. Excuse me. I think this is what I'm going to have on. This is basically going to be a draft special that's coming out tomorrow. If you haven't seen the other one yet, please check it out because that one is already launched and ready to go. This one is fantastic. McKenna or Stenberg, but this one I'm going to be talking about drafting from the third place and talking about Keaton Verhoff and the defensemen that are great in the draft coming up. So make sure you check that out because that's going to be an important one. And just a reminder, if you like Canucks content that's passionate, realistic, and honest, hit the like and subscribe. I've been just pumping out a ton of content, and some of it has been one of those ones where, you know, you're just sitting there watching this and now what are we going to talk about? No more trades to talk about, but maybe we could extend Teddy Bluger. You know what I'm saying? Maybe we could extend Teddy Bluger because I don't know about you guys, but that third line tonight again looked good. Ogren, Bluger, Carlson. Remember that line? I don't know what it is with this line, but it's clicking. It's clicking. Now, part of it is Carlson's playing well. I think Bluger just is a good third line centerman. And Ogren has won over Canuck fans. So maybe we should extend Bluger. I mean, he only was making $1.5 million. It's not like excuse me, he's not going to get like $4-5 million here, people. I'm still fighting this stupid cold. It is literally driving me nuts. So, tonight's game, Jets beat us in overtime 3-2, and we're going to dive into that right now. Let's dive into it here. So, a couple things that we need to just kind of go over is when you look at this game and you just look at that top row up there, you see that we lost. You see that we lost in overtime. And then you look at the shots. Now, I want to show you these shots because it ended up being 35-23. But you're sitting there and shots on goal were 10-5 for Winnipeg in the first period. And granted, we were winning 1-0. On our very first shot, we scored. By the way, that Carlson goal was absolutely stellar. Absolutely stellar. Loved it. What a shot. Now, it might have gone off the stick. Might have gone off the stick a little bit and beat Hellebuck, but hey, whatever. It looked beautiful. It went in, and it is what it is. Okay. So as we look at this real quickly here, but look in the second period. I didn't feel that was a very entertaining period, as already mentioned, but 15-6 is the shots on goal. 15-6. We keep getting, like, it's one thing to get outshot. It's another thing to get dominated. You know what I mean? And I get it. They're at home. We're on a back-to-back. But usually that happens at the third period. And if you look at the third period, we actually outshoot them 10-8, which makes zero sense in logical terms, because you're just sitting there watching this team and going, wow, how in the world are we sitting there in such a good spot? You know what I mean? Like 10-8. And so I'm like, but the second period, we just got dominated by them, and Lankinen held on. Lankinen, I thought, played a really good game tonight. I was very impressed with him because he's really struggled. He's really struggled, if we're honest, and it is what it is. Okay. So in saying all of that, if you look at this team, there was a lot of fight tonight. That Scheifele goal, that hurt. The Ogren one was quite nice as well. Let's quickly look at that. Okay. So Bluger comes down, brings it around, and just wait, let's pause right there. Okay. So let's do it all over again. It'll be easier. Okay. So Bluger comes down the right-hand side, rips it around. Now look, right here should be easily that the defenseman of the Jets should be able to get that puck, send it back to Jonathan Toews right there, but doesn't, because Carlson does an excellent job. He does an excellent job of creating turnover right there. Gets a loose puck, gets it over, passes over Bluger. What a pass over to Ogren. And bingo, bango, we got a goal. We got a goal, and it was up. Now we're up 2-1, and it stayed that way for a long time with now granted, it was 1-0 all the way for the first period. But Scheifele scored with 19:48 of the second period. It should have been 1-0 going into after 40 minutes. But that Scheifele goal was beautiful and frustrating. But I'll tell you this, and I normally do not show opposing teams' goals, but this Velarde goal was absolutely stellar. Absolutely stellar. So you got Morrissey to Scheifele, and then this pass down to Velarde. Now, watch this. Okay, he has it here, and he dekes out our goalie and roofs it. It was absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And then, of course, we know what happens in overtime. But what I would love, I wish they would show this on the Edge visualizer as well, because if you watch the game, and of course, I got this big, and this one small, and you couldn't even see that well. That was beautiful, RevTrev. Well, yeah. Did we show it again? Nah. It's over already. It's over. Look at me trying to be all technically advanced and all this stuff, and I'm just like, okay. So what's frustrating about the goal tonight, and I know that, like, it's just this weird stage that we're in. It's like we need to be losing, but, you know, we want to see his team play well. And before, like, Morrissey returns for the Jets, but before that, in overtime, it's so frustrating because Elias Pettersson gets a breakaway. Now, this is our $11.6 million player. He's got skills. He needs to shoot the puck more. We all understand that. He's an elite passer. He plays great defense. By the way, I think he has the most block shots in NHL history for a forward or something like that. Or, I mean, I know at least he's winning this year. But you get paid to produce points, right? And that's just, I'm so tired of the PD police coming out over and over and over again, complaining, I wish he had better wingers. His line mates, look at his line mates. They're terrible. Oh, his line mates were fine when he played for Team Sweden, and he really didn't do much there. He gets a breakaway. You can't blame a teammate, okay? You can't blame a teammate right there. You're wide open going down the side. You have a clear shot in overtime. You score. You're the hero. And everyone's like, finally, he produces. He's doing something with that contract. Maybe now all the pressure after the trade deadline's over. Negative. It's the same Pettersson we've seen for 2 years. And the shot that he does is so lame that it's like Hellebuyck doesn't even have to do hardly anything. And it's in the net. No, it's not in the net. He literally saves it. It's like an easy shot. It's just another day in the Hellebuyck office. And they bring it down to the side. Morrissey gets a shot. It goes off of Hronek's skate. And of course it's going to go off of our own defenseman skate because we got Canuck luck. And here we are, dead last for a reason. Because things like this happen. You don't clutch up Petey and you cause it. Oh, there's a 3-on-2 and Petey's coming back. Rewatch that and watch how hard Petey skates. He could have got back. But he's tired. Been a long game. We'll give him that one. But he should have scored. And all those people like, you're just a Pettersson hater. No, I hate it that he's not producing. That's what I hate. I don't hate him as a person. I just cannot stand it. I'm so frustrated watching this guy. And this is supposed to be our best forward. This is supposed to be our leader. This is supposed to be a guy who's supposed to be a difference maker. That's why he got the big bucks. Guess what? He didn't make a difference tonight. He didn't. And you can say, Hellebuyck's a world-class goaltender. He's elite. Give him some slack. I get it. But how many excuses are we going to give this guy? And most of you are like, hey, RevTrev, be happy. We just got only a point instead of 2 points. Yeah. I agree. I'm with you. But can we just not see a sign of hope with this guy for once? For once in the last 2 years. It's annoying. It's just absolutely annoying. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you look, okay, let's bring this back here. And I know that moment doesn't tell the whole story of the game, but if we go to the box score, okay, you go to Pettersson, 0 points, -1, because he was on the ice when they scored the game winner, 20 shifts, basically 17 minutes. He played, him and Rossi played the most minutes for the Canucks for forwards. And here we are. He had 2 shots, 1 block shot, 1 hit, 1 giveaway, and he was 50% in the faceoff circle. Look at Teddy Bluger. 2 assists, +2, 26 shifts. Why is he getting more shifts than Pettersson? 6 more shifts, but played a minute, 51 seconds more. Pettersson played. Interesting. 2 shots by Bluger. No blocks, no hits, just 1 giveaway. Not good in the faceoff circle. This team's bad, everyone. Hronek gets 32 shifts. Booyam gets 19, everyone. Why is Booyam on the third pairing? That's what I don't understand. Whatever. We didn't get a power play tonight. They were 50% on the power play. They beat us by 6 face-offs. They outshot us. We out-hit them by 10. We couldn't stay out of the penalty box. Well, I guess it's only 2 penalties. We had 17 block shots. That's impressive to their 5. We had 24 giveaways, everyone, to their 16. And we got swept by the Winnipeg Jets, who are not good. They're not good. Look at this right now, okay? We're going to go to the conference, okay? And we're going to flip it from the best to the worst. In the conference, it's Vancouver, Chicago, St. Louis, Calgary, Winnipeg. They're 5th worst team in our conference. We have 46 points. They have 62. And they're not going to make the playoffs. Well, I guess they could go on a run. If you go here to wild card and we flip the script back, how far are they out of here? So they got to catch Edmonton. So 62, 68. Yeah, it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough, right? No, it's not Edmonton they're trying to catch. They're trying to catch Utah. 72 and the Kraken. Okay, they could possibly catch the Kraken. It's going to be tough for them to do that, though. Going to be real tough. Okay, anyways, I guess that's kind of depressing to talk about. Let's dive into your comments. I'll hit the promo, and we'll get right into it. So glad you're here. 17 minutes, and we go into your comments. Let's go. All right. Glad you're here. Let's talk about this game. Let's talk about the Canucks. Let's talk about whatever you want. So Rod is the first one here. Go Canucks, go. Stewart's in the building. And he wanted us to win 3, but to win, and we end up losing 3-2. So too bad. We lost. And tank for McKenna or Stenberg, right? Callum, good to see you. RevTrev rocks. Thank you for the encouragement. I appreciate it. Stuart sees that we went to overtime. Brian. Yeah, it was an overtime loss, not an overtime win, Stuart. Yeah, Brian, you know that. Canucks are going to slip into the wild card. No, Tyler, I did think about that. Honestly, I did think about that. We're not going to do that. Lyndon, good to see you. Welcome to the stream again. Good to have you, man. CMAP wouldn't going on a winning streak to finish off the season, screwing us out of the top pick, be the most Canuck thing ever? Yes, that's exactly what would be the most Canuck thing. Absolutely. But you know what would be awesome is if we went on a winning streak and we knocked out of that number 1 spot. And then we won the draft lottery. That'd be like awesome. You know what I mean? That would be awesome. So Kelly says, I knew last night was a fluke. Just kidding. At least they got a point out of tonight. I thought Douglas was going to play. Yeah, that was really disappointing. Why didn't they have Douglas in there? You know what I mean? Why didn't they have Douglas? By the way, I need to make, that reminds me, I want to make a video on Douglas, and I got a picture of him. And I want to download it. Where's his face? Where's his beautiful face? Plus, there are some other things that I wanted to. No, I don't have it downloaded. Weird. So strange. Unless Nope, I don't. I don't have it downloaded, everyone. Strange. I thought I saved it. That was a cool picture of him, too. I wanted Douglas to play tonight, but I guess he's going to play in Vancouver on Monday against Ottawa. Comet for the win. Jets fan, Nux played us tough considering you guys were on a back-to-back. I agree. Monty, I hate it when we get a point. Good point, Monty. Good point. Navoria says, another hard-fought game from the Canucks. They were so good defensively. It's the same old result in overtime. If you're going to tank, this is the way. I agree. Jets fans want to know what happened to EP40. He was so dominant a few years ago. Well, how much time do you have? Because I've made, I don't know, 5 to 10 videos about it. You know what I'm saying? So some say it's the rift. Some say it was an injury. Some say that he wasn't ready to play in the NHL that next season after he got the big contract. Some say that it's his line mates. Some say that he plays too many video games. Some say that he's just not good anymore. I don't know. It's kind of the biggest mystery. But it's been too long to say he's in a slump. Carlson can score on Hellebuyck. Too bad he's not Canadian. We could have used him in Milan. You know what? That's a good point. Carlson's looking good, guys. I got a video ready to go for that one as well. So Phyllis loves her NHL Jets. Signing in as a Jets fan, your guys showed plenty of fight and should be proud of their effort tonight against the Jets. Thank you. I appreciate you being here. Scoring on Helly when he has a clear view of you is a very tough task for any player. I agree. To be fair, Jets are desperate for points, and you can have them. You can have the 2 points against us. We want to lose. We want to get that first pick. Look at what Helly did in the Olympics. He's incredibly difficult to score. We completely understand that. You're totally right. He's one of the elites. So, I've been sick this week, and I missed Monday work because I wasn't feeling good, and this cough and this raspy voice is still here. So, Trevor says, "Hey, Trev, it's Trev." He stopped playing when he got the bag of cash and the hot girlfriend who became his wife. Yeah, that's a decent take. On the bright side, Nuck should be getting an excellent draft pick. Absolutely. We are getting better now at 500 for the season finally. I hope Winnipeg makes playoffs, just so you guys know. Mark's in the building. Disappointed our new player was not playing tonight. Yes, me too. Martin, you, Trev, hope all is well. With you and yours was a decent game, and I switched between this game and the Toronto Maple Leafs because it's hilarious watching the Leaf fans meltdown. My favorite YouTuber is Steve Dangle, and when the Leafs lose, and his meltdowns are the best. His rants are some of the best, if not the best. I think my rants are pretty good too, but I like how much he yells. He's hilarious. Verlander and DPD's game today was good. I liked when DPD stopped that goal, got his skates and his legs down, and that was great on the wraparound there. Brian, good that Calgary won today. The bottom teams like Chicago can't afford to give up points. I hope Chicago gets a bad pick, lessening the odds for Bedard to sign long term. Yeah, I want him to sign Vancouver. So didn't watch. I hope we scratched Kane for Douglas. Get excited for some grit. You know what? I'm with you. That would be awesome. I just want to get Douglas in there. So who do you take out? You can't. It's a good question, you know? Just want to look at this right now. Let's bring this up. Why not? How do I bring? Oh yeah. Alrighty. Let's look at this. Okay, so you've got Niels Höglander, Pettersson, DeBrusk. Looked good last game. Didn't look great today. Ogren, Rossi, Besser. They were pretty good. But when they put Ogren down with Bluger and Carlson, that's when the magic started to happen. So who do you take out to put Douglas in? I say, yeah, I'm with you. Kane should sit in the box. Absolutely sit in the box and get Douglas in there. I'm with you. Okay. Toronto fans actually think they're trying to tank for the first round pick. They think they have a chance at Stenberg or McKenna. They have a chance at Stenberg or McKenna if they win the draft lottery. If they move up, they have a chance for sure. No, Lyndon, I totally know who you are. Yeah, absolutely. Got a different name on YouTube. I get it. Shannon. Hi, I am in the hospital as I have a really bad RSV virus. Oh, I did not know. I'm so sorry. I'm going to message you later and see. I'm just going to connect. Actually, I'm going to connect with you right now as we speak. I'm sorry to hear that. Where are you? Right here, Shannon. Right here. I'm sending you a message right now. Okay, I sent it to you. We can keep the conversation going. Sorry to hear that you're in the hospital. Alfred, good to see you. Canucks, the tank engine. Keep the tank engine rolling along. Whistles. Woo, woo, woo. The rest of the league will be winning a long. Canucks, we love you. Okay. You know what? I know this sounds weird, but there's a lot of teams that are jealous right now of the spot that we're in. There, we're dead last. Like a lot of people said we should have tanked before. You know what I'm saying? Happy Leafs Nation elimination day, by the way. You know what? Leafs fans are interesting. They're like, everyone's so consumed with us. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm consumed with the Leafs, but I know that Canuck fans hate the Leafs. I'm the only guy who does not hate the Leafs. I'm the only Canuck fan that I know that doesn't hate the Leafs. Everyone else I know hates the Leafs. And I'm interested. They're not Canada's team. I think people don't like them because, Toronto thinks they're the center of the universe, that whole thing. And rest of Canada is pretty cool, if you ask me. Tank, baby tank, let's do it. Brian says it's never happened yet with the draft where a higher point team like 10 or so moved up to first back years, usually after what happened last year. The last is taken first overall slot. Brian, I hope you're right. And usually, I hope you're right, and then that's what happens. And usually for the really good players, the most common spot has been third, last. So my prediction is third last or third last will get the number one this year. I'll be praying for you, Shannon, for sure. He had to take a leave of absence from work until I'm better and back to my baseline. Yes, that's a good idea. I hope you get better soon, Shannon. Absolutely. Thoughts and prayers. Got time. Got time. We got time. We got time. I don't know what that is. Take care. Hope you get well soon. Yes, that's awesome. And a lot of people care. Trust me, you don't want this virus as it's a hard one to recover from with a low immune system. Yes, that's scary. EP40 is playing with Kane and DeBrusque. Management has earned equal responsibility for his downfall. Tonight he wasn't, was he? Because I saw Höglander and DeBrusque going. Last few games, it was EP40 with in between DeBrusque and Kane, and I agree that's a bad combo. I think EP40 got the soak in the sock treatment at the All-Star game a few years ago while the other superstars in hockey, like in Full Metal Jacket. I don't remember that part. I saw Full Metal Jacket was that a 90s movie? McDavid hit him 10 times. I have no idea what that is. Yeah, Steve Dangle is the gem. He's the best. Yeah, so there's a possibility that the Kings are still looking for a second line center for a playoff push, but you can't trade them now. You can't get traded. Yeah, it would be after the season. They could try to make a trade for sure. CMAP, crazy idea for the offseason going into next year. Trade Demko for whatever you can get. You can't get anything for Demko, in my opinion, going to next year with Tolo and Lanky, and Tolo as a starter. You know what? That's what we might have to do anyways. I think Demko is going to be on the LTIR, and that's what it's going to play anyways. But if you're going younger, your goalie should be younger as well, growth. I like what I see in Tolopil. I think you do too. Lyndon, I like this trade tree that Steve Dangle does. He's a great researcher. Yeah, he's really good. Praying for your recovery. Hope you get it soon. Yeah, absolutely. Love it that people are in here want to feel better. Shannon, oh yeah. And me, thanks. I just have a cold. It's no big deal. Hope you both. Thank you. I appreciate that. But more concerned about Shannon than I am about me. Leafs traded their first for Carlo, by the way. Yeah, but the trades they got back were insane. I can't believe that how well they did. The Leafs and the Calgary Flames, to me, did the best deals. Lyndon, I like them Leafs. I love razzing family back from back Eastern Canada about the Leafs. They have good players, good core. What's happening, though? Yeah, your guess is as good as theirs. Martin, then the Leafs traded Carlo for a 4th or 6th or something like that, right? They totally messed things up. Almost bad as the Canucks. I don't know. We're the worst. So, I mean, what do you say? What do you say, right? By the way, everyone, I want to show you something kind of cool. And it is Trade Watch. Look where Garland played tonight. Garland played on the second line. Everyone was saying, oh, his contract's not very good, blah, blah, blah. He's not a very good player. He's already on the second line, guys. Already on with Kent Johnson and Sean Monahan. That looks like a very good second line to me. Now, did they end up winning tonight? I don't think they did. But maybe they did. I can't remember. No, they lost in overtime, so they got a point. And did Garland get a point tonight? Did he get a point? He did not. He did not register a point. Interesting. Okay, Blue Jackets just looking real quick here. Garland, -2, 21 shifts, 1640 on the ice. 1 shot, 3 hits, 1 giveaway, 1 takeaway. Yeah, not a terrible night, but not a great performance there. Oh, excuse me, everyone. Oh, man, been a long day. Speaking of guys, I can't believe Colorado landed. Where did he go? Kadri. Did Kadri not play tonight? Did Kadri not play? Interesting. Oh, maybe they didn't play today. Let's look. Scores. Guess I should bring this up. This would be more interesting than you guys seeing this. Excuse me. Did they play today? So Bruins beat the Capitals 3-1. And the last goal was empty netter by Lindholm, former Canuck, just saying. Rangers lost to the Devils. Look, they got outshot 35-20, 6-3. Sabres beat the Predators. That was a close game. Leafs get smoked by the Lightning. And let's see. Anything exciting happen in that one? Perry scored. Hagel. Yeah. Flyers in shootout beat the Penguins. Mammoth beat why do I keep doing this? You can't see it. Like, how annoying is this? I keep doing that. I apologize, everyone. Mammoth win 5-4 over the Blue Jackets in front overtime. Canucks lose. Canadiens beat the Kings. Holy smokes. The Kings had 39 shots on goal. Wow. And the Canadiens' goaltending is one of the weakest parts of their game. And they outlasted the barrage. That's cool. Flames are supposed to be tanking. They beat the Hurricanes without Kadri, everyone. This is nuts. This makes zero sense. Wow. And then the Islanders win 2-1 over the Sharks. That's a close game. Overtime game. And then the Senators score 7 on the Kraken. Wow. So that means tomorrow, Colorado's going to play. Oh, my goodness. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. Eastern time, the Avalanche play the Wild. That's game of the day. Then the Lightning play the Sabres. That's a great game. Bruins Penguins is pretty good. You've got Blackhawks Stars. That's not a good game. Red Wings Devils is interesting. Blues Ducks and Oilers Golden Knights. I like that one. But this one definitely is the game to watch. Wild Avalanche. I wonder if it's going to be on TV for us tomorrow. I want to see that. I absolutely want to see that. Must see TV. All right, let's get back to your comments. Yes, Columbus Blue Jackets lost in overtime. What would you think of shifting our centers up a line each, moving Sasson back to the middle on the fourth line, and then putting EP40 on the wing? Could be a possibility to get them going. I think anything is possible right now. Like, they should try a lot of different options, honestly. Why not? What was your grade on the Canucks trade freeze? I gave it a C-. Trade freeze. Okay. So are you talking about trade deadline? Because you're talking trade deadline. I would have given it a low, but if you're including Quinn Hughes trade, Sherwood trade, all them through, then it's a higher grade. So I'm with you. I'll give them a C. for the trade deadline day week. But if we're talking Hughes, Sherwood, and the rest of them, I'll give it a B minus or C plus. I don't know. SGA's in the building. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Avs didn't play today. No, they didn't. Don't forget to set your clocks ahead an hour tonight. Thank you for the reminder. And in BC, we're sticking to it. This is the last time in our lifetimes that we are going to spring ahead. We're never going to fall back. And it's going to be interesting. It's going to affect watching sports. You know that? Boston has the Leafs first this year. Could win the lottery and be in the playoffs. I don't think that's true. Let me look. Puckpedia.com. And we're going to go to the Toronto Maple Leafs. Oh, yeah, they don't have, you're right. They don't have a first round pick. You are totally right. And this is, yeah, you are 1000% right. This is crazy talk. Guys, this is the worst time for the Leafs to suck. Like, in all honesty, look at this. First of all, I think we're talking about the Leafs way too much, okay? But if you go to their draft picks, look at that right there. Right there. Yeah, that is what you were talking about. Gross. Oh, that would suck to be them. It's been over 2 years now for EB40. We just have to admit it now. He's a 50 to 60 point a season guy. You know what's interesting? Before I get to the rest of your comment, last year you had 45. This year, is he going to even get to 45? Because, like, what's he at, right? Let's go to stats. Actually, this might be faster to go this way. Canucks. And we're going to go to team. We're going to go to roster. And I need to get to stats. On here. Standings, stats. Here we are. Want to bring this up. I want to show this to you because I think it's really important to see. Okay. So we're at 38. He should get to 45. So he's an under a 50-point game guy now. That's what we're talking about. That's terrible. So terrible. That's disgusting. No game-winning goals. 2 goals on the power play. Jake DeBrusk, 11 power play goals, everyone. We couldn't move him. Seriously. Okay, if we go to assists, he's the second guy on assists behind Hronek. Goals, he's 4th. And points-wise, he's 1st. You know you're having a bad year when Philip Hronek has 2 points less than Elias Pettersson on the season. Now, granted, he's played an extra 8 games, but it's still bad. Still bad, everyone. Okay? It's still bad. Other than Horvat and Kuzi, EP40 hasn't had solid line mates. I don't think Horvat played much with EP40, did he? Because Horvat's a center. So Kuzi and EP40 had magic together. 39 goals Kuzmenko had. Even on Team Sweden, he couldn't get going with some of the best players Sweden has to offer. EP40 is a bust. He's had a decent career until the last 2 years. So I think I continued the conversation on the right one, but I'm unsure. I'm not sure. Wow, late stream 11. Oh, late to the stream. Everyone in Vancouver has terrible stats, 100%. But you'd think EP40 would be like heads above everyone, right? But he isn't. He's not. It's just what it is. So, all right, everyone. By the way, one of the things I wanted to do today was fix my intros and outros now that the trades are done. I'm still looking for some pictures of current Canucks that are wearing black skate jerseys. I got to take Garland off there, Sherwood, Hughes. Also, the outro, I got to remove those guys off of there as well. So it's going to take me some time. So hopefully this week I'll get that done. Yeah. So my voice is going. I need to go. I appreciate you being here. Everyone, pray for Shannon. She's in the hospital. She's got a virus going on. So I'm going to connect with you, Shannon, right after this. And hope you're keeping your spirits up high. Keep your hope up high. And yeah, nothing's perfect. Just arrived for me to shut this bad boy down. Russ, good to see you. Thanks for streaming during games. You are awesome. Blessing to our Canucks community. But no problem. No apology necessary. Appreciate you, Russ. Have a good night, everyone. I am going to head out here. And we're going to call it a night. So thanks, everyone. Have a great day. Believe in blue. Go Tank, go, and go Canucks, go.